Hello, folks, and welcome to OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. I'm your host, Bryan Kennison. With me, usually, Casanova of the Bowling Alley Bathroom, and let's not forget Waffle House OnlyFans, Mr. November of 2022, Dancing Stevie J. But folks, not here, so I'm going to go ahead and get the show rolling because we got so much to get to. I'm talking about opening up with a tag team matchup. Ari Alexander and Shalance Royale in action. Folks, you're not going to miss that one.
There's someone here. I see him talking to Al. He was pointing at me. I don't know what.
Is it a police officer?
Tell me you hid your French wife, right? She's not here?
She's not. No, she's in France.
Okay, all right. The fireworks, I put those in my car.
Fantastic.
What about your pharmaceuticals?
My prescriptions.
Your prescriptions, they're good.
Excuse me, fellas. Hey, guys. Is there like a trick to this? Is there like a latch, or does it open like a toll? How do I get in here?
No, no latch. You can just.
Oh, right on through, huh?
Sure, there you go. Yeah.
All right.
The old Neves treatment there.
There we go. Okay. I'm Adam Shanks. I'm the insurance adjuster. Hi, Adam Shanks.
In insurance?
Yeah, I just have to take a look around and ask you all a few questions about what exactly it is you do here.
What we do here?
Wrestling stuff.
Oh,
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by PJ Jones Esquire, the team of Ari Alexander and Shalance Royale.
Well, here comes Shalance Royale, Ari Alexander, and this piece of work, PJ Jones. I don't know where he's been, but unfortunately, he's back here in the Davis Arena tonight.
He was chasing very close behind an ambulance down Shepherdsville Road a little bit earlier.
I have no doubt whatsoever.
And their opponents, the team of Alexis Littlefoot and Island Girl, TT.
AJ, you ready to hang some 10?
I'm ready. I'm ready to hang 10, or at least hang the best I can anyway.
Island Girl TT, Kentucky's own Alexis Littlefoot making her Overdrive debut.
Well, welcome into Overdrive, everybody. It's AJ McKay with my broadcast colleague Eric Cornish, right along ringside, ready for another big night of OVW Overdrive. What a great opening contest tonight.
We are on the verge of getting to Double Cross, just 2 days away, AJ.
I am so excited. Double Cross live in Louisville, Kentucky from the waterfront as part of the Kentucky Derby Festival celebration of 150 years. It's going to be a big night of action. All you need is a Pegasus pin to join us. Absolutely free down on the waterfront. And if you can't be there live, man, if you can't be there live, be sure and join us. It's going to be on pay-per-view, available OVWTix.com. Get that now.
And look,
Shalance in full control right now.
But look at Alexis Littlefoot swinging the braids in Shalance's face.
Oh, definitely not intimidated whatsoever by Shalance.
And it can be intimidating when she's singing and right up in your face. I've got to tell you, it's not easy to go when she's singing right in your face.
Well, it's not easy to sit here and listen to her singing outside my face. Big boot, though, to the chest of Shalance. Look at this.
Oh,
wow,
my goodness.
Beautiful spinning head scissors from Alexis Littlefoot. Beautifully executed. Big pump kick.
There's a Bigfoot from Littlefoot right there. The last time we saw Alexis Littlefoot was in the Women's Nightmare Rumble. We haven't seen much, but she sure is making an impression.
Definitely has improved.
An impression right in the face of Shalance.
That'll knock your vocal cords loose real quick. Tags in TT now, the Island Girl.
Teal hair and all. Love the Island Girl TT, a veteran of OVW. And oh my goodness, double back elbow. Shalance right to the vocal cords, not a place she wants to get hit.
Ari over there in that corner, smacking that turnbuckle, trying to will Shalance back in it, trying to get her to get over to the tag. TT in control of that list. Back elbow from Shalance there.
PJ Jones Esquire on the outside, looking for his next, I guess, client.
Why is he even here? That little weasel.
The little pipsqueak.
He's
I've got to
such
tell
an
you.
ambulance chaser. This little idiot. Double team now. Whip Shalance into the ropes. Back down to the canvas she goes. Referee giving a little leeway here to the tag team of Alexis and TT.
You know, I don't know which of that combo I don't like. What I like the least, I guess. I mean, you know, you've got the sleazy PJ Jones,
right,
and you've got Shalance, who just busts my eardrum constantly. Which is worse?
Well, you know, talk about a match made in heaven, or likewise.
Heaven? Really?
Well.
And you've got to talk about, what about the relationship with Shalance and Ari and Carson Drake?
Man, what a mess that has been. Carson Drake rudely dismisses both of those ladies. Of course, there's got to be some bitter feelings, some animosity there, and you would think a lot of aggression on the part of Shalance and Ari. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned.
Well,
Eric.
and they scorned right back this week. We saw them leaving Carson very on the receiving end of, I don't know, a little bit of fury and a towel removal, shall we say.
Well, here comes Ari Alexander. Double team now from Shalance. TT's got to get out of that corner, trying to fight her way out now. And Ari with a big clubbing forearm to the back. The queen of the German suplex, Ari Alexander. Look at that roll through and a big kick to the mush of TT.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Near fall there. Ari, it's good to see Ari having a little more confidence since after that breakup with Carson. She looked down for a few weeks, but now I think she's kind of got her mojo back, so to speak.
I think you're right. I think Ari's kind of getting back into her old self. And if that's the case, the women's division better be, well, they're put on notice if they see the Ari Alexander revolt.
Look
at that. Good Lord. TT somehow kicks out of that double kick to the face. Good night.
To say what you want about how annoying Shalance can get, she was an over 200-day women's champion.
No denying.
And she's still a little bitter she hasn't had her singles match back for that title. You know she wants it.
Well, you would think if PJ Jones is as good of an attorney as he says he is, he'd get her that contract signed, but so much, and a double clothesline. Both women go down to the canvas hard. You would think that he would get that contract signed, but unfortunately not so much.
If he was a good lawyer, but as a wise man once said, well, the frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his butt.
Well, that's true. I've heard that somewhere before. Shalance trying to hold on to that ankle of TT, keep her from getting that tag. TT pushes her off. Shalance to the corner. Here comes Ari Alexander. Alexis Littlefoot in at the same time. Two fresh ladies into the ring.
Alexis gets the upper hand first. Going after Shalance too.
Back and forth now. Alexis Littlefoot is on fire here at Davis Arena.
And the Davis Arena faithful seem to like Alexis Littlefoot.
TT pushes her off to the side. Spear to a Shalance.
Got a cat fight going on.
Both women rolling out to the side of the apron. Look out for Ari Alexander. Has Alexis Littlefoot up. Alexis spins her knee to the midsection.
Ari fights back.
Look
German,
out.
there
German
it is.
suplex. Nobody does it better. And look at PJ Jones holding TT out here on this. What the heck?
Your winners of this match, Shalance Royale and Ari Alexander.
You got PJ Jones out here on the floor holding TT, interfering even though she wasn't the legal woman in the match. No matter how they get it done, they got it done. There are your winners, Ari Alexander and Shalance.
There we go. Big win for Ari Alexander and Shalance Royale, starting off this episode of...
I'm sorry, I'm not an expert in the sport of wrestling, but I did notice that no one there was in their requisite starting positions. I did not see the mandatory headgear or mouth guards in place. And I think at some point, someone actually punched somebody.
Headgear? Starting. Okay, so yeah, okay. You're going to see more punching, I feel like, the more time you spend at Davis Arena. You don't really know what we do here, do you?
Well, the sport of wrestling is what I thought, but it's clear that this is something a little different.
Different isn't operative strong. Well,
Brian, really quick, how do you say "with your husband!" exclamation point in French?
It's con tu esposo in Spanish, so just translate from Spanish to French.
more Overdrive after the break. So,
I've got more questions.
yeah, no, I thought you might. All right, let's...
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
Okay, so how many people have been run down in this parking lot again? Because that number seemed way too high.
No, it's probably way too close to accurate. Yeah, but anyway, numbers are irrelevant, folks. Time's a flat circle. Welcome back to OVW Overdrive. Yeah, you need to worry about that. What we need to worry about is the OVW RISE that was last Thursday. So much action top to bottom as we're heading towards Double Cross, sponsored by Hot Point Appliances. And Steve, we kicked off with the most successful man in professional wrestling, Carson Drake. Taking out his frustrations, his anger on an OVW Academy stand down, talking about Boy Toy Troy. Really whipping this kid all around the ring, beating the crap out of him, really disrespecting this man until Cal Hero came out for the save, literally beat Carson Drake out of his clothes.
What?
Yeah, no, Cal Hero came out. He beat up Carson Drake so bad that his clothes were ripped off of him.
Yeah, but not all of them. See, I was hoping that he would be sans clothes, but he wasn't.
Yeah, no, pretty much down to his skivvies in front of a packed Davis Arena. Man, women, children, just down to the bare bones was Carson Drake. And then Cal Hero actually hit the man with a shoe. A little bit of revenge from the week before. When Carson Drake hit Cal with a shoe.
Why did he hit him with a shoe?
It was a revenge because he got hit with the shoe before,
in the middle of the match?
Yeah, so it's like an eye for an eye, a shoe for a shoe. That's kind of how professional wrestling is.
Classic.
Someone hits you with a shoe, you got to hit back.
I didn't know that rule.
Speaking of shoes and putting your best foot forward, OVW legend Mick Foley made his return to Davis Arena. Join me on commentary to call the rest of that hour.
I don't understand the transition with the shoes and the forward.
Because your feet,
have fancy shoes
your feet go in shoes and then the foot forward. I'm uncomfortable with the insurance agent.
Obviously, we both are. I'm sweating bullets, and it's not because of these hellacious ring lights, I assure you.
We don't mean to talk about you like you're not here, but at the same time, you have to understand the situation that you're in.
I understand. I don't know who you're talking to, but...
Talking to the OVW faithful, and on that note, Beaches and Cream. OVW Faithful's favorite tag team looked to get a measure of something going with
Their
one.
names are Beaches and Cream?
Yes, there's Sweet Daddy Nasty.
That's what's written on their paycheck, Sweet Daddy Nasty?
I don't do the paychecks.
Omar does have us write out to Big Daddy Splash.
Omar does the paychecks?
We write to Omar, to Big Daddy Splash, and then his partner is Big Daddy Nasty. They're Omar and Luscious.
It's Sweet Daddy Nasty. Yeah, that was my fault.
Whose bank is cashing those?
Brother, I don't ask. They give me the names, and then I say the names. I don't know anything about payroll.
I see.
All the same, Beaches and Cream came out and interrupted Shira, who was out to address Beaches and Cream with their heinous attack on Shira's partner Cashflow just a few short weeks ago. Ripped up the ring canvas, slammed him down the exposed wood, tried to end his career.
Wait, why are they fighting on exposed wood? And you say Shira?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a cartoon cat?
No, it's the Indian lion. I can see where you get confused. Both
Is that another wrestler?
ferocious
Indian lion?
felines. Well, that is Shira. Shira is the Indian lion.
I can't keep track with all the wrestling names. Does Jack ever fight Clark, or is there ever like a Louis versus Max match or anything like that?
Well, we did see Jack Vaughn to Maximo in action a little bit later on, but hey, you're getting ahead of us, Mr. Shank. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened. Shira came out, tried to address the actions of Beaches and Cream. Beaches and Cream tried to injure Shira much in the same way they did Cashflow, but who came to the save?
But then came back Mr. Spectacular himself, Jesse Goddard, the former OVW National Heavyweight Champion, finally back at the world-famous Davis Arena.
Why is he called Mr. Spectacular?
Well, have you not seen his pecs? They're out of this world.
Great breasts.
Big time.
Incredible.
Supple.
I see.
But so, it was a situation where Shira came out to talk, Beaches and Cream came out throwing fists, so Jesse Goddard's more than happy to acquiesce and join the fray. Turned into a tag team matchup. We saw Shira and Jesse Goddard taking on Beaches and Cream. Beaches and Cream stole the win.
When you say tag team, you mean separate individual one-on-one matches?
Nope. 2 people on one side of the ring, 2 people on the other side of the ring, one at a time, and then they can tag in and out.
2 of them are referees, and then just 2 people individually fighting each other.
1 referee.
Yeah.
4 total participants.
It's very, very
I know.
changed. Yeah.
I don't understand what am I missing?
So typically we don't change the name of a match type for the referee involvement. And usually we don't have 2 referees.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, all right, carry on.
Yeah, no, I okay. So Will Austin also in action heading into Double Cross in that OVW Rush Division Championship match, and he took on Maximo Suave. But Steve, Will Austin didn't just take on Maximo Suave, tried to break his leg, tried to rip it out of socket.
What?
I know.
Like for real?
Maximo Suave, who has a bum leg. Will Austin saw that target and went for it with ferocity. And I don't know if Maximo's going to be back anytime soon.
Why was he fighting with a bum leg?
Well, because it's probably a competition thing. But here's the thing: even after the fight was over, even after the match was over, Will Austin would not relent. Kept putting in that figure 4, kept trying to break that leg, rip at the muscle, tear at the tendons. In the career of Maximo Suave.
I don't know if you misunderstood. It's not a bum's leg. It's like a bad leg, not a leg of a bum.
No, I understood.
Oh, okay, then I don't get it.
I'm really disturbed you felt that. I need to clarify that. But hey, okay, so Will Austin trying to injure Maximo Suave. Out comes Star Rider, Will's opponent at Double Cross. And Star Rider having leg issues of his own because just the week before, Will Austin tried to rip his leg out of the socket, tried to break it, tried to rip those
What's
muscles
the
and tendons.
obsession with the legs?
Will Austin's very leg heavy lately. Well, let's see if he's championship heavy come Double Cross, though. That Rush Division Championship on the line.
It's because they do a bunch of aerial maneuvers, and it would really
Aerial maneuver. Who keeps track of the points?
There's not a point
Points.
system. There are pints. Country Boy Brewing is here. Do you want a drink?
No, thank you.
Can I have a drink?
Can he drink on the job?
Are you on the clock?
What's a clock?
What's on?
I'm going to say no.
All right, the contract signing for the match coming up right around the corner. Tony Evans, Luke Curtis,
Wait, you're
with
gonna-
the championship on the line.
You're going to film the contract signing?
Here in the center of the, yeah.
What?
That's where contracts are signed.
Why would you film a contract signing? Those are like private, financial, sensitive matters.
So everyone knows the match is made.
How would they know the match is made if they don't see them sign the contract?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they've went wrong before, and typically someone gets put through a table or it turns into a fight or
More
they
often
fight
than
through
not,
the arena.
Are there tables in the contract?
No, the contract sits on a table, and then usually they fight, and someone, I'm going to beat you, and they throw them
through the
through.
table.
We went through a lot
This
of tables.
usually happens?
Does this not happen outside of wrestling?
Pretty frequently.
I've never heard of it happening anywhere. Maybe a disgruntled restaurant employee or a family barbecue situation, but not in a sanctioned official sport.
And OVW is a bit of a family barbecue situation. And to that end, let's look at the family of the Bad Girls Club. Layla Gray was in action this past week at OVW RISE, taking on Lady Bird. That's right.
Wait, what? A lady bird?
No,
She was fighting a...
No, we don't fight animals here at OVW.
Not anymore.
There's a woman named Lady Bird.
Her name's Lady Bird,
Her legal name is Lady Bird.
and she's not a bird.
Nope.
You promise?
I don't think so.
No, she might be related to Larry Bird. I think that's where the Lady Bird thing comes from.
Who's Larry Bird?
He's from Indiana.
Yeah, of the Indiana Birds.
Got it. Okay.
Now, folks, Layla Gray wanted her revenge on Lady Bird because Lady Bird got that pin on her just a few short weeks ago, and so she came out with all the bad girls. Lady Bird came out seemingly alone before the rest of her gang joined her. Haley J, Freya, and Sophia Rose coming ringside. And guys, that match did not last for long because it turned into gang warfare.
Multiple people fighting one person?
No, I actually we were no, it was 4 people fighting 4 people. We had 8 people fighting.
Total.
Yeah, total, and they all had like one-on-one. It's like the opening of the X-Men cartoon.
Oh, they all did one-on-one, individual, separate matches.
No.
No. So like one was fighting over there, or 2 of them fighting over there. Then there was some over here, and they got thrown into the barricade. There was someone going over here where there was like a chair involved.
They were everywhere.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultimately, though, Layla Gray able to use the distraction to get her win back over Lady Bird, but we are heading towards Double Cross, where we'll have that 4 corners tag team matchup. Bad Girls Club split up, All American Sweethearts on one side, and Hollywood Haley J and Frey on the other.
I feel like we're in big trouble.
I feel like he's making these names up. Hollywood who?
It's Hollywood, actually.
You could just say any collection of words. Here comes Chair Mountain, against Race Car Jones.
Oh, you know Race Car Jones?
Race Car Jones is huge in Indiana.
And what's fun is you can spell his name the same front and backwards. Just not the Jones part. Just Race Car.
You sure?
Speaking of race car, guys, we are on a collision course for Double Cross where Tony Gunn will take on Real One.
Let me guess.
And then
he's going to have a real gun and he's going to shoot that guy with it.
Oddly enough, no.
Gun on a ladder? No,
We're
folks,
professionals.
no, we're not going to do that. No, but we are going to have an Arkansas strap match. It's going to be much, much safer. You know what strap match is, right?
There are safety straps in place holding on to elbow guards and perhaps to make sure you don't lose your headwear.
Nope. Tony's got his strap on.
Yep, and then Real One will have a strap on.
Safety strap-ons.
And then they're just going to go at it. And then whoever's left standing is the winner.
Well, that doesn't seem so bad.
It's not.
Just like a leather strap.
The strap around your wrist isn't bad, but
the
being
strap
able
on?
to use it to hit your opponent, you know, when you have that strap on, and then
They're
you
gonna
just
like
keep it in your...
slap them with the leather strap.
Sure, of
It'll
course.
that strap on and you just beat them with it.
It'll just sting
Boom.
momentarily,
Bam.
and then they go
Big
straight
time.
into the regular wrestling moves.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
It's kind of like childhood. But folks, that is going to be a double cross sponsored by Hot Point Appliances, the Arkansas strap match. That is one you're not going to miss. But speaking of not going to want to miss, main event was made after that contract signing, which again, now that I look back on it, it's a questionable decision. Tony Evans and Jay De Niro taking on Jack Vaughn and Luke Curtis. And what a main event it was, folks. The certified veterans taking on Tony Evans and Jay De Niro, and what a main event it was. But of course, anytime Jay De Niro and Tony Evans are around, that loaded right hand can't be far.
And I'm going to say it one more time. What a main event it was. Absolute chaos to end the show, but it's par for the course here at OVW.
See, that's what we call audible insurance, because I said something, I said it poorly, then he said something, but they can use it in post to make it.
An insurance joke.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah. We got him. We're getting on the same page here with Mr. Shanks. Now, who's not on the same page with Tony Evans or Jack Vaughn or Jay De Niro or Luke Curtis? I'm talking about the Overman EC3, who made his appearance known at the end of OVW Rise and let it be known that he will be the special guest referee for the OVW Championship match at Double Cross, sponsored by Hot Point Appliances.
Did you guys know this floor is bouncy? Gotta get that fixed.
Out on the frontier, where loyalty is hard to come by, a double cross can leave you staring down the barrel of a six-shooter. In a land where every handshake hides a secret agenda, trust is a luxury few can afford. And I know you're the dirty dog that double-crossed me.
OVW presents Double Crossed. Live on pay-per-view Thursday, May 2nd. Order now at ovwrestling.com.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Harry, I'm sorry about the shaky kit. Well, there's no reason to use that kind of language.
We know. What's with all these wrongful death suits?
So,
Terry, Jerry, Larry, Gary? Who? Ring a bell?
so those... Now, here's an insurance question for you. Say it was a mass murderer situation. That doesn't feel like it should be held against us.
We're not the murderers. I need to clarify this. It was another mass murderer.
Yeah, who just happened to be here for a while. Pretty sure he's gone.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that should probably affect his rates, though. Like, not
So this says wrongful death, but it should say mass murder.
masked, mask with an ED, masked murder.
He was wearing
It was made of skin, but I'm pretty sure he had the skin before he got here.
it wasn't his skin.
It wasn't anyone here's skin. So we got skin in the game.
I'll probably have to phone my boss about that one.
That's fair. Maybe we get a discount. Maybe we can bundle. Maybe we can bundle all the death. Okay, folks. So, crap. Let's go ahead and go into our next match. Heading into Double Cross, heading into Tusk and Chains getting an OVW tag team matchup. But first, they got to get through Dysfunction with Adam Revolver at commentary.
Dysfunction is the guy's name?
There's two of them.
What do you? Yes.
I can't tell what are verbs and what are names.
Is that a bundle discount?
It's like watching the Kentucky Derby. They're like, here comes breaking legs, right past I'm with your wife tonight. I don't know who's a name.
Well, which wife are you with? I have two. You had to be more specific.
I have two, too.
One's French.
I'm from Utah. It's okay.
I'm going to need a transcript of this conversation.
But he is not scheduled to be out here at ringside for whatever reason.
To what do we owe this pleasure?
It is your pleasure.
We can't hear Adam. Let's see if we can get
about the
Adam
best
some
you've ever
volume
sounded.
here. Turn on Adam's headset here. I don't think he has any audio.
Folks, we've got Adam Revolver, one half of the tag team champions here, and I'm not really sure why.
Why are you here?
Well, I'm here to scout, and it is your pleasure that I get to sit here.
You didn't even bring any cookies.
You need cookies?
Well, this is going to be interesting. Let's get the next match underway here.
This is not a test.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Brandon Espinoza, Kyle Roberts, and JPJ. This is Dysfunction.
What a bag of dysfunction, dare I say, we have here at Davis Arena. Adam Revolver here at ringside with AJ McKay and Eric Cornish here to scout talent, he says.
Yeah, these guys owe me money.
I guess so.
Wait, didn't you pay them money to do a
Yeah,
job?
and they didn't do it. They owe me my money back.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Sometimes you just have to do it yourself. That's what'll happen on May 2nd. Hey guys, what's
and
up?
Their opponents.
I'll be watching.
The team of the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil, and the 80s, baby!
They don't stand a chance on May 2nd.
TW3, Tusk,
I've got Bo in my
and James!
Bo is my corner.
Yeah, speaking of Big Bo, where has Big Bo been? What's the deal?
Well, I get asked this a few times, and as I've explained many times, EC3 is on the road, traveling, doing many things, as well as Bo, as well as Dude, as well as myself. And Bo is an international attraction, so he stays busy. And right now, I'm doing the work here in Louisville, and he's doing the work in Texas. So it'll all come together on May 2nd.
Oh, okay, well, we're 2 days away. We will see, because the number one contenders are in the ring right now. Tusk and Chains, one of the hottest teams that we've seen in a very long time here at OVW.
The Mammoth, Donovan Cecil, TW3. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Both of these teams have a history of doing battle before, obviously.
Well, a week and a half ago, they literally fought to a no contest.
Very quick tag, TW3 in. Tag, great tag team action right off the bat. Sends Espinosa down to the canvas.
Both these teams realize that the key to a tag team match, you got to tag, you got to in and out and make good use of that man that is standing on the apron.
There's no question.
I know you know that.
Yeah, these guys, they've got great teamwork. I mean, we're not taking them lightly. But they're obviously not champions, so that puts us a cut above.
Well, you've held a lot of titles here, despite my
Look at this!
display. Whoa!
Beautiful maneuver. Great, solid tag team action.
Beautiful. But
just a clash of styles is what you're going to see on May 2nd. Like, the way these guys operate, you see he's throwing them around the ring. It's, a different way than Bo and I are going to operate. Basically, these guys, they fight. What is he? Is Yoshi? Super Mario?
Let me ask you this.
Well, I got Bowser.
How can you and Big Bo be a cohesive unit? He's traveling the world. You're here. You guys aren't in the ring together. You're not.
I hate that move.
How do you stay in communication with one another? How can you be?
Well, it's going to blow your mind, AJ. But we have each other's cell phone numbers, so we can contact their social media. Well, I know for a fact that Bo watches Overdrive. He watches OVW RISE. He knows what's going on.
Well, I hope Big Bo is watching this tonight.
Oh, he is.
look at this. Wait, T-Dub going up.
Hesitation.
Top row. Look out, though.
Roberts catch.
Oh, yeah. Get that knee. I like
Robert's
that.
not even in this match. See, that's the problem with Dysfunction here. You can never underestimate them. They've got 3 members now.
Make a note of that. You better make a note of that, Revolver. You're not just battling 2 people. You're going to be battling 3 if these guys win that #1 contenders match.
Well, I got news for you. There's me, plus there's Bo, plus there's Bo, and plus there's Bo. That's outnumbers them. That's 4.
Come on.
Well, you forget about Shannon the Dude. I mean, that's at least a half. So you have 4.5, I guess.
Shannon is definitely the brains of the operation.
Well, I'm nervous for your operation if Shannon the Dude is the brains. And here comes...
Successful so far.
Now look at this. Wait, Roberts on the outside. Come on, Roberts is not even part of this match.
Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, man.
JPJ, the newest member here of Dysfunction, and what a force he is.
What a mountain of a man. Isolated in that corner. That's not where TW3 wants to be. Working on that leg, and you've got to think that leg has been an issue for him for months now. I'm sure that doesn't go unnoticed with you.
Believe me, it goes in the scouting report, and I'm loving this. This is fantastic. Right before the big match. Take that leg out. Less dancing.
Listen.
T-Dub trying to fight back here. Another quick tag from Dysfunction, Brandon Espinosa. JPJ back in.
That leg goes out. You know what we do to horses that go down? We shoot them.
Hey, it's Derby week.
And it's Derby week.
Out, man.
Come on now. Come on.
Listen, Revolver, I know we've had our sketchy past, but I'll give you credit. You have had this title many, many times with many different partners. How does Bo stack up to the other partners you've held this with?
He's at least head, shoulders, maybe a little more than that taller. That's how he stacks up. And you've seen what he was able to do. Oh,
here comes the
other. Not what Dysfunction
Look at this.
needed.
Good
mammoth.
night.
Go.
Donovan Cecil, the mammoth, a powerlifting champion, doesn't know his own strength sometimes. Look at that nice roll through. This man, for his size, is very agile in the ring.
Charging.
Good.
Showing that big trunk energy of Donovan Cecil.
Espinosa in a world of hurt right now. Trying to keep JPJ out of this match, and look out now.
Looks like another one of those illegal double team moves.
This is a thing of beauty.
Innovative. That's what it is, Revolver.
You better look out for that one come Thursday, and they got him. There's your #1 contenders.
Like I said, these guys are not worth the money. But on May 2nd, you're going to find out.
And James!
2 days away, Revolver. 2 days away. That's what you got to face.
Double Cross is on the way live from the waterfront. Part of the Kentucky Derby Festival's 150-year anniversary. Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com.
All right, well, I got to say, there's quite a laundry list here. Says that there has been drug and alcohol use on your part in the workplace. It looks like you were running around with a group called the LOB, which then led to nudity in the workplace. Let's see, circling back to drugs and alcohol, it seems that you all tried to drug someone named Al. Is that right?
So that part's incorrect. We did drug Al.
We didn't try, brother. We drugged him. We drugged him.
Okay. It says that you actually beat Steven with a broom at some point.
Loaded broom.
I get misunderstanding. Thought he was a serial killer. The skin mask guy we brought up earlier. So that's
right. Well, it also says here that you shot a cameraman.
That
was you.
I can explain that. The gun fell. Well, no, it's in my hand, but it went away. I didn't think it was going to, and then my hand pulled the trigger, and then that bullet.
Right.
You're doing a great job, buddy. Keep it up.
Hit a person who happened to be behind the camera.
The cameraman.
And so you can see where that isn't really me shooting somebody, though. Where like those.
Okay.
Anything for me?
Anything for you? Let's see. Last Tuesday, you were 4 minutes late.
They saw that?
Unacceptable.
Not a good look.
For real?
I'm embarrassed.
Not a good look.
Crap. Well, I mean, no excuses. I'll work harder. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
just go ahead. I'm going to transition out of this because it's, hey, you know who else worked hard? Tusk and changed their match, got to win over Dysfunction. They're going to have to work extra hard at Double Cross, sponsored by High Point Appliances, to win those tag team matches, though. It's a segue.
You see how he took ownership, though?
Sure, and I owned, but again, I didn't shoot somebody. The bullet is the one who hit them, not me. I don't control the bullet. I don't control gravity. Get off my case, Dad.
He's got an interview with Big Beef right around the corner. We'll be
Big Beef.
Yeah, the guy's name's Big Beef.
It's a guy? His name's Big Beef?
Well, sure. That's right?
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah, it's Big
Okay.
Beef.
Yeah, Big Beef interview. Big BK right around the corner.
I can't help but feel that you guys are just at this point.
Sorry about the dad stuff.
Get your hand off me.
Welcome to OVW.
Spine to pine, that's gotta be it. Oh my God! Whoa!
Welcome to OVW.
For the first time ever, live on pay-per-view at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, Saturday, August 31st.
Hello, Overdrivians. Welcome back to OVW Overdrive. Yes, I just gave you a brand new name, and the name of the man sitting right next to me is my guest today, White Trash Wonderful Big Beef. Now, Beef, thank you so much for being here.
Bryan, it's my pleasure, my honor to be here before you in the empty Davis Arena. It's a echo, a little different here, you know. Usually it's full of beef chants, but today it's a little bit more dim, a little bit more quiet, a little bit more relaxed. I dig it.
You're absolutely right. It's usually echoing with beef chants in here, but so we'll hop right into it. Beef. Every arena you go to echoes with beef chants. I mean, you've been all over the U.S. You fought out of the country, and everywhere you go, beef, beef, beef. How does it feel to get that sort of adulation from the crowd?
Do it again, Bryan. I like the way it sounds.
Beef, 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 beef. We can do this for the rest of the interview. I'm fine with that.
I mean, we definitely could, yeah. It feels good. It makes you feel alive. It brings that child out of you, the one that was sitting right there in that crowd, 6 years old. I hitchhiked my way here, Bryan, to make myself something out of this building, to be on national television, to hear my name. That's everything for a little kid out of the trailer park.
Now, Beef, I pulling back the curtain a little bit. I've known you for quite some time. Went to the same high school.
North Bullitt, baby.
North Bullitt.
Screaming Eagles.
Eagle alumni. Well, I was less screaming and more on the newspaper team, but
I was screaming the whole time. I was raised in hell.
It shows the differences between us, but we still get along.
Yeah.
Now, Beef, I've known you for quite some time, and I know you used to go from sneaking out of your house to come to Davis Arena to catch the show to now being a former OVW Tag Team Champion, holding the same gold. You saw people like Doug Basham, John Cena hold. Like, what does that mean to you?
It means the world, man. This is my home. It's right here in Louisville, Kentucky. To have gold in the hometown, the place I grew up watching wrestling, it's hard to fathom sometimes, This business will chew you up and spit you out, but these small things are the things that keep you going. These little milestones, they make it all worth it.
Well, you mentioned it being a kind of a cruel business, but kind of early on in your run here in OVW, you found a partner in this sport, a Big Zo. And for me, again, pulling back the curtain a little bit, two of the nicest guys I've ever met in this sport, but also two of the most terrifying men I've ever seen in this ring. I think, where does that juxtaposition happen? Where does that switch flip when you hit the top of the ramp? You and Zo, terrifying. Where does that mindset come from?
We're men trying to feed our families. If you get in our way, we're eating your dinner too. Simple as that. Zo and I, we've known each other since I started. He's nice enough to me, treated me like a man, He didn't treat me like a boy in this business. He treated me very good. Made me feel good about myself, gave me confidence. To get the tag up with him here at OVW, win championship gold, meant the world to me. Validation.
Beef, I know you're itching at the crawl, chomping at the bit to get your shot at OVW gold outside the tag team division. But I know you've had a bit of a chip on your shoulder as far as not being able to get those opportunities. What you feel like others might have?
Yeah, I absolutely do have a chip on my shoulder. Not figuratively or literally. I guess figuratively. I had a 1.5 GPA, Bryan. I'm sure you're on the higher end here in our great Bullitt County schooling systems. But yes, I am hungry. I want more. And I'm going to work for more. You see, I've been traveling this country nickel and diamond, starving. While these guys, these girls around here, they've been getting a free ride. Beef's the one. You go anywhere in America, in that arena, in that VFW hall, hell, in that backyard, everyone's chanting beef. Beef's the man. You got gold, I'm hungry for it.
Folks, this is White Trash Wonderful, and I'm going to end this interview the only way I feel is fitting. And I hope you take it in the spirit in which it's given. Beef! 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 Beef!
And we'll boost that in production, right? There'll be like 1,000 more beefs.
We'll add so many. This is all actually green screen. We'll put in like 700 Bryans.
Sounds good to me. Yeah,
Sounds horrible to my wife.
You know the name. Don't forget it.
Beef!
Oh, here. It says here that you stole his stepson's car?
Oh.
No, that was Al's car. Wait.
Yep, there it is, because you. He married Al's mom. It's a whole thing. It's love happens here.
Stole his jacket, too.
But love is love is love.
Love is love is love. And steal is not steal. Because you, hypothetically.
Well, love is love, but steal is steal.
But with an EA or an EE. And let's think about that when we go to the break, because right after the break, folks, we have our main event that you're not going to want to. What's going on over there?
Talking about Shaq.
Ooh, Shaq. Do you guys remember Little Penny?
Don't know. Is that another wrestler? I don't know. I love Shaq, though. I'm a big basketball fan.
Joe. Look at the basketball.
Anthony Harder. Never mind.
Anyway, all right, folks, stick around after the break. We got more action. You're not going to miss it. Tiffany Neves taking on Sophia Rose before their big Four Corners tag team matchup at Double Cross, sponsored by Hot Point Appliances. Do not go anywhere. You remember? Little Pitty. It's like Anthony Hardaway, but smaller.
His name was Lil, L-I-L.
This is another wrestler.
Second.
Basketball Jones.
Yes. Let's just, yeah.
Out on the frontier, where loyalty is hard to come by, a double cross can leave you staring down the barrel of a six-shooter. In a land where every handshake hides a secret agenda, trust is a luxury few can afford. And I know you're the dirty dog that double-crossed me.
OVW presents Double Crossed. Live on pay-per-view Thursday, May 2nd. Order now at ovwrestling.com.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, one half of the All-American Sweethearts, Sophia Rose.
Not only one of the All-American Sweethearts, but one of our sweethearts right here at OVW. The fans adore Sophia Rose.
Calm down, Cornish. You're excited? We haven't even got the action started yet.
I'm just hurting watching that.
And her opponent, representing the Bad Girls Club, La Princesa, Tiffany Neves.
Man, I tell you, no denying this young woman's talent. Her execution in the ring, impeccable. But man, that attitude, just deplorable.
without a doubt, and with her and the Bad Girls Club all together, at least for now, because in 2 days at Double Cross, they'll be separated in that Four Corners tag team match.
That's going to be an amazing contest. One of the big matches we've got for our very special pay-per-view broadcast coming up this coming Thursday, live 7 p.m. start time. You can order now, OVWTix.com. You're talking the Four Corners tag title, or tag match for the women. You got Freya the Slayer, Hollywood Haley J, one team. You got the All-American Sweethearts on a team.
You've got Layla of the Bad Girls Club teaming up with Emma of the Bad Girls Club, and then Tiffany and Ellie of the Bad Girls Club on another team.
So it's going to be an interesting, obviously, you've got essentially 4-on-4 here for the most part, because something tells me the Bad Girls Club aren't going to go after each other in that match. They're going to team up. But you never know with these ladies.
Everybody wants the winner's share of the purse, so who will it be? We will see in 2 days on the waterfront at Double Cross. These are 2 of the 8 women that'll be in that ring, so a little preview of what we're getting here at Double Cross.
I say that. You've seen so much kind of bickering with the Bad Girls Club as of late, so who knows what's going to happen. Into the ropes now, Sons. Sophia Rose goes.
Nice sunset flip.
Beautiful. Only a 1 count right off the bat there. Sophia Rose still fairly new in her wrestling journey. Look at that. Nice cartwheel in with a back elbow.
While she is, though, it looks like the most functional team of them all is she and Lady Bird right now.
Very cohesive unit. Those ladies are not only friends, they are true tag team partners. It truly is a dance, if you will. You have to be on the same page. And if you're not, then you're not a cohesive unit, and you're not going to get to the pay window.
When you mentioned something about the Bad Girls Club having dissension, I mean, it's no secret. Freya and Haley, not exactly the best of friends either.
Very true, very true. They've had their ups and downs as well. It's fair to say that the only real cohesive tag team in that Four Corners match is the All-American Sweethearts.
Here we go. 1 count there from La Princesa. Other big matches coming up in 2 days. Tony Gunn and Real One Arkansas strap match.
Man, looking forward to that one. That's going to be a banger for sure. How about certified Luke Curtis taking on Superior Tony Evans? EC3, the special referee. What is happening for the OVW Heavyweight Championship? It's going to be an amazing match.
I wonder what his game is there. But right now, it's about these women in the ring and all of the women that are going to be there in that Four Corners tag team match.
Tiffany Neves in full control here. Hard into that turnbuckle goes Sophia Rose. She is in trouble here, Eric.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Out on the frontier, where loyalty is hard to come by, a double cross can leave you staring down the barrel of a 6-shooter. In a land where every handshake hides a secret agenda, trust is a luxury few can afford. And I know you're the dirty dog that double-crossed me.
OVW presents Double Crossed. Live on pay-per-view Thursday, May 2nd. Order now at ovwrestling.com.
Tiffany Neves needs to get her out of that corner. Closed fist, straight to the face, and of course, blatantly in front of the referee. Good thing Shirley McKenzie right in there to break that up.
Well, Shirley McKenzie's not going to take any guff off of La Princesa, you can be sure.
Oh, look at that. Handful of hair tosses her right over to that far corner.
You got to wonder about these 2 women taking this match so close to double crossed because, they might take a little bit out of them as they head into this tag team match. You got to wonder what their tag team partners think about that.
So many different things can happen between now and Thursday. Tiffany Neves taking her time with her. She knows that she's got Sophia Rose in trouble. Blatant choke with a forearm right there. She's got a 5 count, though. She's smart. She's working that 5 count.
There's Tiffany going now, putting Sophia Rose here up on the top turnbuckle.
Back elbows into those kidneys. Good Lord.
Sophia throwing them back as well. Oh, what is this?
Oh!
A little stratisfaction. How about that? Tiffany, of course.
And the crowd.
Not endearing herself to this OVW crowd.
At all. Again, taking nothing away from Tiffany Neves. Very strong competitor. Will do anything she has to do
Coming right
to get
at
the
you.
win.
Look,
Here comes Sophia Rose trying to fight back and get herself back into this thing. Big forearms.
Tuck under the clothesline and back with one of her own there. Sophia Rose and another.
Pump kick. Beautifully executed. Sophia firing back up in this thing now.
Now using the hair herself.
Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, so to speak. Boom! Right back to the other corner
Another
now.
peel all the way across the ring. La Princesa getting a taste of her own medicine here. Sophia is showing that.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness! Sophia is showing she can be a bad girl if she wants to. Oh, that was somewhat low, maybe to the hamstring, but Charlene McKenzie letting it go.
That'll cause that hamstring to seize up and almost like a Charlie horse high up the leg. If you've ever had a Charlie horse in your lower calf, you know what that feels like. But look out.
Well, here's the clover leaf.
Uh-oh, she's got it cinched in.
There it
and
is.
there's the tap. Oh, man.
Your winner via submission, Tiffany Neves!
Tiffany Neves, La Princesa, getting the upper hand as we head into Double Cross just a couple days away. What's going to happen in 2 days?
Get your tickets now, OVWTix.com. We'll see you Thursday night at Double Crossed.
Another main event is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Tiffany Neves and the rest of the Bad Girls Club picking up one more big win before Double Cross.
That's right, folks. Double Cross, sponsored by Hot Point Appliances, featuring that Four Corners tag team match. Bad Girls Club split in two. Hollywood Haley J teaming with Freya the Slayer and the All-American Sweethearts in that fourth corner. But that's not all. OVW Rush Division Championship on the line right now, vacated. We will have a new champion when Will Austin goes one-on-one against Star Rider.
We've got Tony Gunn versus the real one in the Arkansas strap match, and you know that there will be violence when they get that strap on. Not only that, but the tag team champions will be in action. The Overmen putting the straps on the line against Tusk and Chains.
Folks, just added to the card, Jack Vaughn in a grudge match against Jay De Niro. Issues there after Jay De Niro cost Jack Vaughn that OVW Heavyweight Championship #1 contendership, and he's finally going to get his hands on the loaded right hand of Tony Evans at Double Cross. Do you want to do the main event, Mr. Shanks? Or?
Main event?
I'll take care of it. Don't you even worry about it. We've got that huge main event. Luke Curtis defending the OVW Heavyweight Championship against Tony Evans in a situation that's really turned into a powder keg in a short amount of time. And that powder keg is going to be pushed to the boiling point because EC3, the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, has inserted himself into the fray as the special guest referee for that match. So that is this Thursday at Double Cross, sponsored by Hot Point Appliances. And we're going to want to see all of you there. OVW is just going to keep rolling on, folks.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But after careful review, I'm going to have to shut you down.
Steve?
The whole thing. Just everything that we're looking at right now.
Both of us?
Well, yeah, both of you.
But okay.
You're here in the view of everything.
By shutdown, can you explain what that means from a business standpoint?
Well, there are about 1,204 different violations that I can see. I mean, I've just been standing in one place, but well, the stairs are very unsafe. For instance, you got to get the hinge fixed on the ropes. I couldn't even get in. So whatever opens that up, you got to fix a latch or something.
I'm going to need you to go through this entire list until you get to the bottom of it.
Inappropriate outfits in the workplace. Well, that's not even here nor there.
Most of those are Steve.
Well, the tardiness was, the 4 minutes was definitely Steve, but everything else was actually mostly you.
Well, that was.
What is it?
What the hell are you doing? Why are you doing? See, what are you doing? Oh, God. You want me to call the New Orleans guy, don't you?
Oh, damn right we're calling the New Orleans guy. Get the car.
God damn it. Again?